Hey man, I do what I do.
I want you to be absolutely clear. I want you to know something. I don't kneel for the national anthem. I stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I've sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States as an attorney, as an officer of the court. I love America and I love what it represents. This is still the greatest country in the world. And we have every right to secure our borders and enforce our laws. But, there's a big but, we also have a responsibility to understand the full picture. And when we see these massive waves of migrants, understand where they're coming from. They're not just poor people looking for a better life. They're human. They're the human cost of decades of U.S. intervention. They are the collateral damage of our foreign policy. Ours. And if we don't acknowledge our role in creating this crisis, then history is going to keep repeating itself. America needs to secure its borders. We have to. But we also need to stop interfering in Latin America. Because as long as we keep destabilizing their nations, we'll keep seeing these invasions at our doorstep. So look, the next time someone burned an American flag while fighting to stay in this country, don't just react, ask them why. Because understanding history is the first step to stopping the cycle. Look, let's keep it 100. The math ain't math. And what do I mean by that? Shout out to my man Tampa Bong. Thank you for the 21. Maybe we'll get to 25 in a minute. Thank you for 21 super chats. My man said, Uncle D, here's the Philippines enjoying these prices, although the labor is cheap, the production is up. The average American has not reaped the full financial benefit of the U.S. bag-out foreign policy. You haven't taken full advantage of it. But nevertheless, let me get back to the math. The math ain't math. And what do I mean by that? All right, here's the cold, hard truth from the Blizzard King. We talk about deportation, but let's do the math. We have, on a low estimate, about 14 million illegal immigrants in this country. To remove all of them, we would have to deport about 8,000 people every day on planes, trains, automobiles, bicycles, skateboards, whatever. Nevertheless, that is nearly impossible. Nearly impossible. It took decades for these people to get here. And they're from all over the earth. So it's going to take a lot more than 4 years to remove them. And let's be real. After Trump leaves office, what happens next? The next administration, next Congress, they might reverse everything. They might just open the borders back up. And any work that Trump and Tom Homan and his administration put into deporting these people, it's going to be gone overnight. Even if we have 4 years of Trump and 8 years of J.D. Vance, that's 12 years of strong border policy. But then what? What happens when a new administration comes in and lets them all back in? Because at the end of the day, those Latin American countries will still be destabilized. They're still going to have that animosity directed towards the United States for destabilizing their countries, in their opinion. As long as they don't have what they need in their countries, they still will always be looking to the United States to take back what they feel is theirs. Numbers don't lie. America's future is changing. And there's nothing else that most people don't want to talk about than that. Latin Americans, because of their first of all, they represent 40% of the illegal immigrants in this country. I know you're learning something. Hit the like button. They represent 40% of the illegal immigrants in this country. And their culture, because of their culture, they have more children. than the average American family. That means over time, they're going to outnumber the current U.S. population. The reality is what we're trying to prevent is eventually going to happen anyway. The numbers are going to shift. The future of America will not, the America we know today is not going to look like this in the future. And that's not fear mongering. That's just the truth. And unless we wake up and start asking the real questions, not just about immigration, but about why this is happening in the first place, then we're going to keep reaping the same cycle until there's nothing to turn back. Okay? So what do? Number one, we secure our borders and we enforce our law. Absolutely. But we also stop destabilizing these people's countries. And yeah, we probably going to have to pay a little bit more for gas. We probably going to have to pay a little bit more for bread and the other products that we like. Yeah, you're going to have to pay a lot more money for your avocados. Because as long as the American public and our appetite for cheap, free, inexpensive labor doesn't change, our government is going to keep creating and recreating chaos in these people's countries. And so the chaos that we create is going to lead to these people showing right back up to our front door. And no matter how many walls we build, no matter how many deportations we carry out, if we don't address the root cause, we're never going to stop the flood of these people. And that's the cold, hard truth. This is Uncle D, the Blizzard King. I love you. And as always, I'm out.
DennisSpurling got the mic on fire.
Black father, I have black son.
Tune in, weekly feeling inspired. From the heart, real talk ignite. Every episode brings the light. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's family. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins, enjoy the ride. Come say hi, catch the wave, don't pass by. Lifted spirits always in sight. In this podcast, joy takes flight. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins.
Donation. I thought it was a trash
Hey man, I'll do what I do. You know that.
Your ass, class, don't come over here. Now, what? You tall black women up inside. I don't give a fuck about